This is Lis Nielsen. I wanted to show you my plein air and painting supplies. First off is my backpack, and I don't like to use a backpack that's very large. I like to keep all my supplies sort of to a minimum. I bring my drawing supplies, a pencil, my viewfinder, an eraser, a sharpener. I bring my mirror so I can look behind me once I get the painting going and make sure that my composition is looking good. As a flipped image with the mirror, it helps to see those things more clearly. My paints are titanium white, cadmium lemon, cadmium yellow medium, cadmium red light, alizarin crimson, viridian, cerulean blue, and ultramarine blue. And this makes up my main palette. Occasionally I'll add in some helper kinds of colors, but rarely. My brushes are flats and they range. I mostly try to stay with these larger brushes, but occasionally for details I use smaller brushes, and for drawing in as well. But I only use bristle flats for the most part. Sometimes a soft brush is helpful for softening an edge in the background. My paper towels. I bring a plastic bag for garbage and a nice alligator clip to hook it onto the easel. My umbrella for when the sun gets too hot. I also bring a hat, which I am not displaying here. I carry a couple of different panel sizes, small panel sizes, and that is 8x10 and 6x8 when I go out. And then I paint larger in the studio. This is the tube that I made out of PVC pipe. It holds my paint tray, which I secure to the easel with Velcro. And then on the inside, on the ends, I have felt pieces that hold clove oil and keep my paints moist and ready to use. I carry some solvent that is biodegradable, and there are some various things online you can buy. And I carry a brush washer can, which doubles for my medium. And I think that about covers it. I do bring some bungee cords, small bungee cords to hold the canvas on when it's larger than what the pochade box will hold. And this is my pochade box, or one of many. This is the Easy L, and the tray that hooks on to the side. And then the Easy L has some nice little kinds of things that you can use, accessories to hold things. You can hook your can onto here. And then I bring one painting knife and my tripod, and that's about it. That's all it takes to get started with this. So hopefully you will get some supplies and try this out. Most of these supplies are the same supplies I use in the studio. Of course, a studio easel is helpful to keep a larger project going on top of that. Here's something I do a lot. I use a bungee cord in the back of my canvas when my canvas is too big for the pochade box. And a small bungee comes in handy for numerous kinds of jobs, but this one works fantastic. I use it all the time. Another tip is to hang your garbage bag with an alligator clip, and that works great. Another tip is to find an industrial paper towel holder and that just has a hook on it. You can just hang it right there on your pochade box. On my paint tray, I've got Velcro strips on the back and then Velcro here, and that just holds right on there. I use that in the studio as well, so I can transport it back and forth. So I have Velcro on my easel in the studio as well. Another tip is this really great mat that I bring out with me outside, and I lay it out when I'm out in plein air, and then I don't lose my supplies. It stays on the sand or in the rocks or wherever I am, or in the weeds, and my paintbrushes and paint don't get lost. So I hope you do get a chance to collect some supplies and get out and paint. Happy painting.